Hello beautifuls, welcome back to my Chanel, and it's time for some gay fashion!
Hey, it's Michelle Visage. Do you want gay
Let's hope that it isn't just solid ochre. Completely ochre, head to toe, paint your whole walls, your house, your sofa, your cat, your dog, your nan, your granny. Ochre. So, my lovelies, in the last episode of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, we saw a kind of like alternative artiste have all of his hair cut off and kind of like take away an element of his style. I kind of left that episode feeling a bit sad that they cut off his long hair because I do like long hair on guys. I think it is like, it's definitely, I was going to say it's a choice, but a choice in a good way, not in like, oh, that was choices. It's a stylistic choice to choose to have long hair as a guy because I feel like Western society kind of looks down on guys with long hair. But I think, grow it out, be gorgeous, do whatever you want, girls and guys. You guys in the comments let me know that like New York apartments are just like built differently. She's just built different, girls, so to speak. She's not like other girls. Girls in this instance being apartments in New York City. So I don't know how you have like two entrances to the same apartment on the same floor. That just seems absolutely wild to me, but I live in London, so there we go. I don't think we have anything like that in London. But then again, some of these architects were up to no good, weren't they, girls?
Stonehenge?
Right, I'm gonna stop talking about architecture now, and we're gonna move on to some gay fashion. I must admit, in the last episode, we did see a lot of like touchy-feeliness from Carson Kressley, and I was a little bit like uncomfortable. It does get uncomfortable and grating at times because you are just like leave that man alone. Stop trying to put your hands down his trousers whilst he's like trying to elevate his style, please. Like he doesn't need that level of help, girls. A bit in a similar vein to Trini and Susanna, how they're just so like gropey with bosoms. It's very like problematic early 2000s TV in which you've gone on TV, so you are at the what is it called, the beck and whim? No, the whim and voiliers of the presenter or presenters or TV people in general, and I don't like that. I bet today we're going to be subjected to a whole different kettle of babies because we are going to be watching episode 3 of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Even the name of this show is so 2000s, like Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. It's very like, oh, he's checking that guy out, but he's straight. It's very that, isn't it? But it does make for excellent fashion fails, and I can't wait to see how this turns out. So, my lovelies, without any further ado, because these videos tend to be over an hour long. Can you imagine an hour of tasteless decor? I've got my claws out today, my lovelies. Get your beverages at the ready. I am on the Poop Sommelier Max today. I should stop showing them in video, shouldn't I? Because they don't sponsor me, and I've probably sold so many of them over the last 2 years of my career. Huh. Pop in your hanger, my lovelies. Pop them in, and let's start the viewing party of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, Season 1, Episode 3. Every time I forget, every time it's just like, Heaven Nightclub Saturday Night, 2002.
Okay, who's our next victim?
Our next victim, one Thomas Caden of Palm Beach, Long Island.
He looks like the illegitimate child of Charlie Manson and Marilyn McCoo.
Yeah. Tom looks more like
Let's
a
not
stoner
make a
dude than
Charlie
someone who
Manson
would work
joke.
in the financial sector.
Tom and his girlfriend have been discussing her moving into his place for quite some time, but she'll only take the plunge when his house and he go from boyhood to manhood.
So what do you think she sees as...
Oh, okay, it's going to be one of these things again that, like, for some reason, this adult straight male cannot just look after themselves and their environment for some strange reason. Why? Why is that? So, interestingly enough, it's another guy with long hair. I hope they don't cut it off. I hope they don't. It looks like he's got long, thick, dark hair, which is kind of cute. So, I hope they don't get rid of it.
So what do you think she sees as the problem?
I think it's the squalor.
I think exactly what we do.
They kind of actually look like two drag queens going out for Halloween.
Oh!
Is there any more information about this fool or what?
They look
He's
like...
a rock and roll dude, he's got long...
They look like two drag queens going out on Halloween. Just this straight man and his, like, girlfriend. That's an interesting, weird thing to say. Did you think he used drag queen as, like, maybe insult is a bit wrong there, but as, like, a read, you look like a drag queen, just like a guy with long... It's just a guy with long hair. It's just a guy with long hair, Carson. Get over it. Now you're on Drag Race. Would you be able to say that now?
He's a rock and roll dude, he's got long hair, he wants his girlfriend to move in.
Okay, so that's the challenge. He's a rock and roll dude, he's got long hair, and they want to move in. Oh, gay street. Oh, Keon, gonna strangle you. Oh, Todd Allen is stuck in the pressure cooker. Colourful gays, here to save the days. Oh my god, Carson has got gout. Oh, I do love this. It's so 2000s. It reminds me of like a holiday show. I'm getting like holiday vibes. Even the single, oh, gay, street, straight, street, don't go there. Oh. He's got glasses. That means he's straight. He's got a glass of wine. That means he's straight. Oh. Oh, yes, that's right. Needle in the eyeball, girl. In we go. Queer eye for the straight gout. Oh, yeah. Everyone, get your glow sticks. I'm gonna break a sweat.
Step aside.
Oh, step aside. We've come to gay.
It's not so fresh in here.
All right then.
Wow,
Okay.
clean much, Tom.
With the hair
Oh.
in, it's Jesus.
Oh, of course it's gonna be Jesus, girl. Tom.
The hair up, Breakfast the alley.
Across the alley, I see it.
He has lovely thick hair.
We have back hair. Yeah.
I instantly forget how chaotic and like 0 to 100 this show is. Like they've just run past him into his house. They're already in the spice drawer. They're playing with his hair. They're saying up and down, putting you look like Jesus, girls.
Back here.
Let me just adjust that for you right there.
Tom, what's that smell?
Where's the bathroom?
Oh, this
right
is
in there.
terrible.
Oh my goodness.
Please learn to look after yourself.
He's a hoarder.
Ew.
When you go to the front door to collect your takeaway, you can also like take out the other takeaways that you have in your house into the bins. Am I wild in saying that? Oh wait,
Streisand.
Blair is back.
A Christmas album. Here, there's one in here.
What's happening?
I'll eat it.
Wait, did they change? So wasn't it Jay who was in Culture in the last episode? And I thought that he replaced Blair, but now Blair is back for this one. So maybe there's like a switcheroony, girls, for like who is involved in each episode potentially? Interesting. Because Blair is not in the title sequence for this show, is he? So I don't understand what's happening. What's happening? I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Here, there's one in here. I'll eat it if you eat it.
Oh, are they having a gross food competition? We haven't heard him speak yet.
I'm sensing kind of an alcoholism situation.
Don't joke about that, Ted.
And perhaps botulism.
No, this is actually art.
Oh!
Yeah.
Rhodey will be
Why,
pleased.
you like that? No.
Oh.
It's
Changing rooms is quaking with their disgusting interior water feature.
That's gonna drive me mad.
It's horrible.
You got kids?
No, I don't have kids. Ages 8 through 12, Lego. Yeah, well.
I think I used to have a glamorous job. Now look at me.
Von Dutch. That should say Von Bitch.
Common chambermaid.
What is this?
Chambermaid.
Obviously, Lisa's birthday's coming up in a couple days. No, Lisa's birthday happened a couple months ago.
Cut to me with my Christmas tree still up in February.
Look, no, with the stuff.
It is. It's a little hard to cook good stuff.
Looks like somebody has an eating disorder.
Oh, good God!
Hey, Tom! Who's calling?
Okay. There is a couple of things in the language of this show that I'm a little bit like... I understand, like, catty, like, queer humor. I understand it. And it can be amusing between a small friendship group, but, like, I would never, in my life, get on stage or on a show and be like, looks like somebody's got an eating disorder. You would get backlash for saying that now because it's not something to make light of. I grew up with people with eating disorders and I saw the damage and the ruined lives and the wrecked mental health states. So this has taken a bit of a turn, hasn't it? We're only 3 minutes in. I understand that maybe it was said as just like a light-hearted moment to be like, oh, look at all the chocolate girls. But you could have made any other joke in the world about chocolate, and you didn't. You decided to go with the route of like, looks like someone's got an eating disorder. That's not fun, is it?
Who's calling? In the bathroom, Tom.
How often do you clean the bathroom?
Never?
Maybe once a month.
Once a month,
Something
really?
like that.
I noticed there's a lot of dust on top
Yeah.
of the shaving.
Selective cleaning.
What is that?
Yeah, selective cleaning.
What is this? It's like the gay Easter bunny showed up.
Oh, well, of course, Christmas lights.
Oh, look at this.
Wow, did you see the size of the wires on those Christmas lights? Do you remember that? So back in the day, before like LED lighting was really big and popular, we used to have really thick, like intertwined lights for Christmas lights. They were like thick ropes, almost ropes of lights. Do you remember that? And having to change each bulb individually. Then you'd have to buy a bulb checker to make sure the bulb would light up on your stupid little garland of lights. Life was just so difficult.
Of course, Christmas lights.
Oh, look at this.
What's
Is it the
this?
trash?
Here's the trash.
Was Lisa's birthday party like a Christmas thing? No, Christmas was a separate time.
Oh, God.
I am so disgusted. This
I
place
found
is
his cologne.
filthy.
You need not look any further. It's
Oh.
Martha Stewart mothballs.
Perfect.
That's his scent.
Let's go take a look at your couture. I just can't wait any
My what?
longer. Your couture. Can you say that with me?
Couture.
Couture.
I have no idea what that means.
Again, couture.
Couture.
Couture. Now try this. Couture du jour.
Couture du jour.
Excellent.
Clothes
Oh,
of the
it's the mouse
day.
to-do list.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, here, got a light.
What are those
Keon's
shoes you're wearing?
feeling
Oh, these are my
smutty,
boots.
girls.
Your boots.
Yeah.
Like your favorite boots? I don't see any
They're
other
like my
shoes.
only boots. I love it. Yeah.
Why is there like a total shoe drought in here? What's
Yeah.
going on?
I get the gist with his style that he's kind of like a metalhead that's just kind of like goes to dive bars, enjoys a bit of a drinky pace, maybe seeing a live gig, doesn't really care for like the upkeep of the clothes because it's part of the aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? Everything that I'm saying is kind of considered as a stylish person would consider those things. I think that maybe he's just kind of like fallen into this situation. So it's kind of nice to see someone. Well, we've seen two kind of grungy people now back for 2000 and what is this? 2001, 2002. So I didn't really appreciate that there might be that many people, well, mind you, the 90s was full of grunge, wasn't it? The 90s was like the grunge era.
Because I pretty much wear these most of the time.
one pair of shoes.
Oh my god.
It was a bit much,
Along
wasn't
with your dirty
it? Sounds like
underwear, you
me.
keep all of your banking records, which is
course.
great because if there would be a fire or anything, it's always safe in the wicker hamper.
That's not hard. Oh, God!
Would you go to work dressed like this?
Maybe on a
schlumpy
Friday or something.
On a
I
Friday.
would. I mean, like,
So
no
what
one would say anything.
What would you wear on, let's say a Tuesday?
Do we know what he does for work?
Oh my god.
You live like a Slav, man. Like clean every now and then. And the other thing is like your products are everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you have shaving products
this
up
is
here,
kinda gross.
shaving products in here. There are toothbrushes up here, but yet there are more toothbrushes down here.
Buy clothes.
How can you keep yourself clean in an environment that's not clean? I just feel like there's no hygiene. Do you know what I mean? Like, a basic level of hygiene is like, keep the area that you eat in and the area that you wash in clean so that you can always have fresh, clean food and a fresh, clean body. That's sort of like the bare minimum, I would say. The bare minimum. If I was to meet this guy on online dating and I was like, okay, cute, you got long hair, you kind of metally, you're kind of cool, I kind of like that. Let's say we went for dinner on the first date and we had a lovely first date and then he invited me out for a second date. We have a lovely second date and I think, yeah, why not? I will come back to your house now you've invited me back. And I step into this home, I would be like, if this is the state of your home, like if we're gonna be like kissing, then like what's the state of you? Do you know what I mean? Like, no, not for me, girls.
I'm assuming he means not like a line of clothes from like Calvin Klein.
I need a Ritalin smoothie so I can concentrate on this disaster.
A
Fix
Ritalin
holes in the
smoothie.
walls. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
You can't have enough Carnival
shirts.
Cruise Line t-shirts. You should always have a backup.
Exactly.
Paint on front door. Bathroom. Is he
Wait, is that larvae in there? That's a science project.
Yeah.
I don't even remember coming over and getting drunk. I don't know how this got here.
I love 4-bean salad.
you want
It's
some?
almost as good as 6-bean salad.
So there's more clothes.
Okay, we're
So
gonna work.
let's talk. Can we talk a little bit about the music?
Again, I'm kind of confused about the layout of this house. How are there so many wardrobes? This is one guy who lives by himself, right? How is there so many wardrobes? And also, it's so messy. Do you think he just lives like a party lifestyle? He is 30 years old, though. Someone who is 30 and lives by themselves should be able to, like, look after the environment that they live in. No wonder why his girlfriend does not want to move in, because I absolutely, in this case, would not want to move in. I wouldn't be even with this guy. Stop settling for guys who can't do the basics in life. Cook, clean, and keep themselves hygienic. For goodness sake, stop settling.
Good sense of your heavy metal.
Yeah.
Heavy
I'm more
metal?
of a hard rock kind of person. That's good.
Hard rock,
Totally
beautiful.
When was the last time you had your haircut?
Poop funny, eh?
Last July.
Don't cut his hair.
We should have
Don't
brought
cut
some
his hair.
surgical gloves.
So I think what we could do is keep it long, but cut it.
Right.
You know, cut enough of it off so that we can, we can put in some layers. We can put in, make it some rock and roll, sort of shaggy, sort of, put in some style.
We won't be needing these.
So tell me about your
I'm sorry, but he actually has gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous like wave going on there. Sure, he could do with like maybe like a taming serum. Look at that. That is like model hair. That is like TikTok model slut.
Good heavens.
Like that is gorgeous hair. If they F it up, it's over. I'm going to throw this laptop out the window. Please don't put ochre highlights in it either.
Put in some style.
We won't be needing these.
So tell me about your authentic Australian boomerang. Well, my brother-in-law is actually Australian, and so when he and my sister went over there, they got me a boomerang as a gift.
I'm wondering because
That's
I
fun.
found it mounted over the window as a
look good, right?
focal point in here.
Wow, it's very goth. You can make a hat out of this.
You guys get into every holiday. You really sort of
Yeah, we decorate for holidays.
Did you wear this?
No,
It goes
this
with
hangs
the
from
hair.
something.
It's very kind of gothic.
Let's
He
see,
is
if I
so
were a
like-
plate, where would I be?
What's
In
happening?
the sink.
This is what your hair looks like, but if it were blonde. I'm gonna pretend I'm Lisa.
Tom and I are having a great time here in Cancun. And it's been a super spring break. We've been faced like every day, right?
Any excuse, isn't it? Any excuse.
What?
Right? Good answer. Wait.
He is
what?
so
talk a little bit
overwhelmed.
about
Mind you,
cooking.
I would
With
be as
having
well in
us
this
up here,
situation.
your
Like, what's
goal was
happening?
to get Lisa to move in.
Yeah.
We're thinking about maybe staging sort of a romantic dinner kind of a thing.
That would be
Is someone
good.
trying to
Right,
start
you think?
the oven?
Yeah, absolutely.
So help me try to figure out what is something you could cook for her that'd be special.
She does. She likes salmon a lot.
She loves salmon.
Yeah.
Salmon.
Looking at your kitchen, I can tell that you're into it. I mean, you must be good at it. You got all sorts of spices.
Does he get rid of any food at all?
Oh my God, listen to this.
This is disgusting.
Listen.
What is that? What is
One of the
that?
good things about this
What
room
is
is
that?
there's not so much. You don't own anything except a boomerang.
We need to find weekend looks that show that you're making an effort for Lisa. You need to
Weekend
take her out.
looks.
You need to treat her special.
Yes.
You need to do things that make her feel important because otherwise
Yes.
she's gonna be like hitting the road.
Yes.
Taibo workout.
Okay, that's the most sensible thing that Carson has said all episode. This should be kind of innate. The innate part of courting, like courtship doesn't stop when you like bag a partner. It continues. You should want to like make your partner feel special. You should want to be like, I just got this for you. I saw it and I thought of you. Or, you know, like these little things like, oh, are you free this weekend? Should we go get some dinner? Do a little dress up or something, you know? Like it should be an innate thing to want to impress your partner constantly. Not maybe not every single time you want to like push the boat out, but it doesn't just stop when you get a partner. Like that you don't just stop making an effort. Do you know what I mean? I think people forget this.
Obviously, it would be nice to have some space to put some of this stuff away. So, I mean, a lot of these things I think are sitting out because I don't really know what else to do with them.
Because you lost your mind.
Because you lost your mind!
We need to organize these closets. So my vision is clear all this stuff out, make a closet for Lisa, make her feel welcome.
And I think like definite like thought or approach to everything as you move through your house needs to be okay. Where's Lisa gonna fit into this? How is this gonna work for Lisa?
Stroking
Make a space for
shoulder.
Lisa.
Make a space for her.
Not just in your heart, but in your home.
Oh.
What is she
Just like my career.
Hey kids, I'm sure this squalor's really been a real party, but let's go shopping. And it's gonna be
What is that?
Tom, Thumb, and Thong. Let's motor.
Tom, Thong, and Thumb.
Bye, kids.
Carson does like to touch underwear. Do you know, you could, like, if I was in this situation, I would not. I'd be on a stick being like, look at that, girls. Oh, goiter. Absolutely not. I would not be. Mind you, I'm very prissy when it comes to things. Like, I don't like dirt. I don't like touching dirt. I don't like cleaning dirt. I don't like dirt. I'm very like, put on all the gloves to do the cleaning. I'm very that. When I was a child, I actually refused to climb trees because I thought that climbing trees was dirty. Are you surprised?
Bye, Tom.
Bye-bye.
Right, so he's getting abducted now. Oh, piss.
The way he looks, that is a style unto itself.
His wardrobe is horrible. A t-shirt, a pair of jeans, maybe with holes and tears.
A flannel, a ripped flannel.
His boots, I mean, he wear them to Christmas. He wears them to the beach. He could probably do something with his hair.
I wouldn't want to wear my hair like that.
I'd like Tom to cut.
You don't have enough hair to do so,
Don't
sir.
cut the hair. Fab Five.
Yes! So she's into it. She's into the heavy metal long-haired look. I love that. Good. Do not cut it off. Do not cut it off. He's had such gorgeous curls. Do not cut it off. I get the impression anyone who has a slightly different alternative style in any of these makeover shows, this goes for Snog, Marry, Avoid, which is a little bit more recent. It goes for this. It goes for a little bit for Trini and Susanna. I don't think we've seen anyone who's gothic yet on Trini and Susanna. But it gives this air of like, all the family hate the way they look, but the friends don't. The friends are like, no, I like this style. I like this. I like this. Like, it just goes to show you that your chosen family is quite often becomes more important to you than your blood family, because blood family you're stuck with. You get to choose your family. We get to choose our family.
Kids, come on, Tom.
Put the thong away.
We're ready to go.
God, I hate the word panties. Panties. Panties.
So how short can we go with the hair?
No.
Not that short.
Maybe a crew cut?
No, definitely not that short.
How about
A crew cut.
Like Velcro. God, you can stick your mittens on there in the winter and never lose them.
Loading the dishwasher. What an elegant TV section.
You want to make out with me? Just let me know.
Carson, leave these men alone.
So you excited to do this all for your little chickie Lisa?
I am excited.
So she's coming back tonight
Yeah.
to see the whole new you.
So someone actually said in the previous comments that the idea of this is that they take one day. It's like one day they do everything they can do in one day. But actually, I think it takes 4 days for them to do everything from start to finish, film everything, get all the sections they need filmed, and then moved on to the editing process, I guess. I guess that's naturally what would come next. So that's an interesting style choice, that they're not like, we're going to take a week out of your life and transform you completely, which I think would make more sense than just trying to fob it off as like, we've come in for one day. But then, of course, I guess that doesn't like provide the whirlwind experience, because the whole idea is that these Fab Five come in and they're like, wow, chaos girls, and now you're left beautiful. Like, it's very that vibe, isn't it? The Swan is shaking. Why aren't you making it to the pageant? The Swan wishes it could do it all in one day. Can you imagine? Surgery in the morning, 28 billion hours of exercise on a 1 calorie a day diet for that 24 hours, and then straight into a pageant at midnight. They would love it, wouldn't they? Don't give Nelly Galan any ideas.
Only one will make it to the pageant, girls.
What
goes around, goes.
Amazing vintage store. So we need to find an amazing pair of denim for Tom, because he's still in the David Lee Roth era of the acid wash. This leather jacket is so amazing.
That's a
Look
fun
how
jacket.
hot.
Looking good.
It's too big.
Here we are,
too
Barney.
big.
Yeah.
Comme des
Yeah,
garçons.
rockstar hottie. Jesus Christ, superstar.
That's
Oh my.
that jacket doesn't fit him. Look, that jacket does not fit him. Look at how like tight his shoulders are like this. Why have they picked this? It doesn't fit on the tummy. It doesn't fit on the like hip sides. No, what's this called? Waist. Doesn't fit on the waist. The arms are the right length, but like you can tell he's really like stuffy and like this. This doesn't fit.
Oh my God, that actually works.
Dude, wait. What? Oh dear God, it's huge. The belt. Look at that.
See, the thing about the bracelet, like,
Did you feel
10
really
minutes
big?
into no,
Horrible.
10 minutes into wearing it, all these stones would be on the floor as I smashed it into walls and stuff.
Take a good look.
Looking sharp there.
See,
Tommy
that's a
boy.
better
Look at
fit
that.
jacket.
It is you, really. Touch. And cough, please.
Carson, get away from the genitals. Sniff my wrist. Fragrance, a scent for every mood. Oh, making babies.
Look how cute. Look at that booty. Look at that.
Gay guys, oh, you have to check your butt when you buy clothes.
Oh, really?
And then what we can do
That's
is...
a gay rule. Depends on how vain you are, but.
Yeah, work
But
it.
those jeans are horrible.
Look at that butt.
Do you feel like you're in a costume, or you like?
No, this is cool.
That's cool?
It's definitely
Feels very
cool.
relaxed,
This jacket,
right?
I don't know, it's a little, it seems like a little.
Why is there so many layers? Why has he got like a vest, a t-shirt, and then like a flannel and a jacket? He's just gonna boil to death, no?
It's a little, it seems like a little small.
Yeah.
It
but,
Yes.
feels a little bit short.
Other than
but-
that, like everything underneath, I definitely.
I would agree, it's a little bit short. Gorgeous
Okay,
hair.
have you been to Pier 1 before?
I have been to Pier 1. There's actually a Pier 1 right by my house.
What's Pier 1?
I think we need some new dining
Oh.
chairs.
Not
Let's
a
sit in that, see if
rattan.
that's comfortable.
An
And tell me
ochre
what you think about
rattan.
it. It's
You know?
cool, right?
Yeah. It's kind of going with
Let me
the
sit in one of
wicker
these.
theme to the house. And stuff.
Well, you know, the thing is that I kind of want to bring in that little sort of beachy kind
Right,
of element.
that's exactly.
And right now the house doesn't.
What about this man says beachy? What about this man says, please take me to the beach?
That's gonna drive me mad.
I want to bring in that beachy vibe into the house. This is the one thing that I do get a bit like confused about. In the first episode we saw of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, they did take into consideration how the furniture pieces that they were getting would fit in with the aesthetic of the room. I guess because maybe his apartment is just literally like white walls and just kind of like a bit nothingy. Clearly Tom has just instantly gone to
Make it a beach, Bahamas, beach.
very interesting choices, because beach to me, do you know what beach says to me? What colour is a beach? Would you say a beach is ochre by any chance?
I think we need
The
some
house
of
doesn't
these.
have a beachy
What would
theme.
you possibly use these for? Throwing at people?
No. You know,
Go get me a beer?
They're kind of just fun to have around.
Okay. Lobster! Lima beans!
I'd
Lego!
like to strike bass.
Oh,
Can I get that
disgusting.
fillet?
Absolutely.
Poor little fishes. I'm vegetarian, by the way. Go fish, the freshest filet.
You're not getting any more filet mignon? Get out of my house.
It's very sort of like Nancy Sinatra. We need plates because we're gonna do a table setting
Okay.
for the big
Miscellaneous
night.
sundries for the
Pick
kids.
something-
Aren't you clever?
I don't know. I mean, like the red plates look kind of cool.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Like I kind of like the weave thing too. I think that would
Yeah.
go good with the
Oh, no.
chairs. And...
No, don't tell me you're going to match your rattan chairs to a rattan dinnerware set. Sometimes not everything has to match. Rattan dinner plates. Have you ever seen rattan dinner plates? I've never shopping in VHS again! Otherwise, disgusting save! I can't believe all this! You've mugged me, girls!
Yeah,
And the rest of the stuff we got. See, I'm thinking.
See,
you guys
maybe
are
you were
rubbing off
Tom,
on me.
I want you to step in and say, please,
maybe you were
no.
a decorator in your previous life.
No return plates.
Be all set. You think this bowl with this plate, though? I mean,
He wants to get a
This
boyfriend.
bowl will look good if we find
Disgusting,
a plate
it's
that goes
ochre.
with this plate as a
like
salad plate.
Why is everything he's holding ochre? Even the red is ochre.
Stop! He's already dead.
His jacket is ochre. Why am I being plagued by ochre? I don't ever remember the early 2000s being this ochre. Do you? Everything is a varying shade of ochre. And I feel like that's going to be a theme that I get very tired of very quickly, my loves. But it's always like ochre and then like stone blue.
Thank you very much. That's much better.
Vile.
As
like a smaller one underneath.
Right, we need a
because I was
salad
going to say,
plate.
I think
The
that gets
volume
lost
has
on
gone
that.
down.
Yeah, oh, totally. This looks great.
Yeah, these
And
are,
this is a little quirky and I like it. The fact that it works, but it's not
Oh,
a
she's a
set.
quirky girl. Dishware, mixed textures, colours and patterns.
Oh my lord, it's more fun than fashion.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
Those empty bags.
Hello. Here what? Hey, it was good.
Surely those bags have to be empty, because how could they possibly be carrying that many if it's all full of dinnerware and chairs?
Mama, if it's not a Mugler suit, then just don't bother.
Are we ready to
Abducted?
go to Diesel?
all right.
Get some couture.
Exactly.
After
Diesel.
my sweet.
I actually quite like
Here's shop.
Diesel. That
Do you
was
like?
disgusting.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'd probably never wear this.
Do you think it makes your
Absolutely
ass
not.
look big or something?
But I like the purple
You look
a lot.
great. It
Like
brings
this
out-
t-shirt definitely is good.
You look good.
Yeah.
You look like a movie star.
Everything feels
I would put
everything feels like too tight. Like it's just not wearing him right. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know if maybe he just needs to like loosen up his shoulders or something. Everything feels like it's making him kind of do this. And that is absolutely something you don't want to do when you're styling someone, is make them feel smaller and stranger. You want them to be, you want it to like bring out something, you know? You want to bring out an emotion in someone through the outfits that you're wearing, as closed as a visual language, as the infamous Violet Chachki says.
You look good.
Yeah.
You look like a movie star. I'm gonna put you in some sunglasses. Let's come over here. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
some Ray-Bans.
Look, and then what's the great thing about it is, look, it makes an automatic headband.
I've got gout.
Come with me, we're gonna go to the denim bar.
Okay,
what
right,
finish are you
diesel denim
reacting
is
to? Do you
good.
like the dirty, the Christina Aguilera look? Or are you more on the traditional, you know?
Oh, I like those ones in the top left-hand corner. Those dark, kind of like deep, off black, off navy. Maybe they're off navy, actually. I really like that. And the sort of like wrinkly, rustly effect around the knee. But they need to be skinnier. I always forget that like baggy jeans were just in for years. Yeah, even straight cut jeans. I'm like, this is too big. I am a millennial and I will never give up my skinny jeans.
Plastic indigo.
No, I definitely like this. I think this looks pretty cool. Hey, now.
Oh, hi. Just checking. These, I think, look fantastic.
Did you hear him say, hey, now? As if he was, like, exhausted with all the attention. Did you hear him say that?
These, I think, look fantastic. What do we think
They're
of these?
very low.
like
I
this.
guess
These
maybe
are
men
kinda
do
rock
wear
star.
low,
Yeah,
low
no,
jeans.
These actually have a process on them that actually make them wrinkle.
Denim treatments create fresh looks.
Do you like these? Do you like the wrinkle, the rusticity?
I did. Maybe it's a little dark.
Okay.
Oh,
Here, let's
really?
try
He
these
doesn't
on.
like
These are
darker
perfect.
clothes.
I love these. Like,
I
would
I
definitely-
don't. What is this changing room with like you can see right into the changing room? There's like letterbox glory hole changing room design.
Mary loves Dick.
Do you know sometimes there are sentences that you say and you just think, have I ever and would I ever say that sentence ever again?
Now tell me why you like these so you can guide me in
Well,
picking
I mean,
other things for you.
I really like the color. Like, I don't know.
So he likes
Nice.
lighter
Yeah, exactly. And
acid
then it
wash
fits
jeans.
just great.
Come on, let's check out Borders.
Debatable.
I think we should start by finding a more
Borders!
comprehensive look at gays and heavy metal.
Gays and heavy metal. Oh, very good. I really miss Borders. When I was a youth, I used to be into the emo and scene, and it was always hanging outside Borders in Brighton on a weekend, 1 o'clock on a Saturday, and then we go down to have a beach party. Oh, those are the memories. Borders doesn't exist now. How sad is that? And there was a Starbucks in R1, and that was so good. You could get your Starbucks and have a little look at Borders and then like peep around at the LGBT section and be like, oh, as a like 15-year-old. Such good memories. Gone now, she's dead.
Let's try on this bathing
Yeah,
suit.
that's not gonna happen.
Come on.
No.
one's gonna see this, I swear.
Yeah.
Really, no, seriously.
No,
What did he just say?
Let's try on this bathing
Yeah,
suit.
that's not gonna happen.
Come on.
A trans bathing suit. I don't even begin to understand what that means. Is that just he's going to put on a bikini and thus trans? Or is this a specific item of trans clothing for a bathing suit situation? Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
No one's going to see this, I swear.
Yeah.
Really? No, seriously.
We'll do you, and I'll be the fashion guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, God.
Carson's
I don't think America's ready for this.
going to be
Are you
trans
ready
now?
yet? You done?
No.
Here, let me help you with those buttons.
Oh, really?
There we go, there we go.
Oh.
There you go.
Nice Altoid.
There you go.
Do you like that?
It's so good on you, I wouldn't even try them.
See, now, I would just wear this even to the grocery store.
You can.
So, we gotta pick out something to go with dinner.
My friend Callum has already bought 18 pairs in all different colours.
It's fashion.
So, we gotta pick out something to go with dinner.
Wine! Oh, is that music again? Da, 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 da. But they've overlaid it with a piano this time. Because elegance.
How do you pronounce that?
Most of us say Gewürztraminer. This wine I think is a good match because it's got just enough sweetness to stand up to the glaze we're gonna put on the fish.
I'm sorry, but all wine tastes the same.
This wine tastes like crap.
I know when they're like,
Oh my god, the grapefruit and the vanilla floral essence of this wine.
no, it just tastes like white wine. It's just white wine, sis. It's just white wine.
Here we are at Desiren.
Design.
Hey, look what the cat dragged in.
Why don't you take a seat?
Sit down, see if you like it.
You know I like it, but I think this couch would look better if you had short hair.
Keep saying that. There's
No.
another one over here, and this one's the Hudson. And this is a cool sofa also.
Okay, yeah.
So they're going sofa
It's
shopping
really great.
for like
and this, actually,
his
this
living
color
room.
I think might look really cool with the with those great chairs that you have.
Here.
So I wouldn't agree with that. I don't think the colour would look cool with it, but I do like the colour. I just don't want those rattan ochre things. Gross. I do really like the colour of this sofa. I think it does look actually quite pleasant.
All right, then, keep your secrets.
Let's pretend I'm Lisa. We're making out.
Hey, baby.
You know, there's a lot of heavy petting going on, but you have short hair.
Oh, man.
Does it feel comfortable?
No, it does.
The other thing that's great about it, look, the cushions come off, and it's a, you know.
Looks like a day bed.
So like when
You
you
can totally
get,
sleep
when
on it.
Lisa kicks you out of the bed and you have to sleep on the sofa, you have like a pretty decent place to sleep.
But he's too tall for it to
It's a
sleep
chic
there.
doghouse.
Yeah, right.
And there's a lot of room under here for storing cookies, ice cream.
You can easily slip the pizza box right
How much
under
garbage
there.
can you slide under there?
A lot of
That's the key.
See, that's the kind of joke that's not harmful. Like, it's kind of like a silly, fun joke, which I quite enjoy. What is this music? It's like Annie Lennox goes underground Berlin.
Hey, Seth, I really wasn't able to find anything.
I think we're done here at Desiren. I think we
Great.
can move on.
Let's go chop your hair off.
I must admit, Blair doesn't seem to have the same energy as everybody else in the group of Fab Five. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't seem to bring the same sort of like vibe. He's a lot calmer, which is absolutely fine, but I feel like the angle that this show was going for was like the whirlwind of madness that is guys. Do you know what I mean? Right, so off to the
He kind of has a
salon.
Chris Cornell from Soundgarden
He's
thing.
gonna
going
actually,
on.
I think he's gonna have sort of a short version of your haircut.
But why would you want to hide
short
all
version
that?
of his.
Oh, this is gonna get copywritten clocked. Oh, look at them all. He's like, what's happening? I'm just walking down the street.
So this
Ooh.
is Tom, and Tom, you know,
This
you
looks
see the
fun.
situation. He hasn't cut his hair, and it's been a year since he's cut
14
his
years.
It's been 1 year. You know, and he has all this stuff around the perimeter of his face is pretty long. But I mean, if we brought the length up to say the shoulders and took this down to something like, you know, jaw length.
Yes.
And then, you know, put in some layer and texturing. It could go from, you know, Jesus meets Howard Stern to like something that's really sexy and fun that his girlfriend's still gonna love. That gives him like a look, you know. Tom, you look a little pensive.
Yeah, a little bit nervous, but
Don't be nervous.
You look like a deer in a headlight.
It's gonna be fine, Tom.
It's hair. Lisa's.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not sure.
Imagine getting a haircut with all 5 of them just staring at you like,
What's gonna happen?
like that's genuinely terrifying. This is what happens when you go to like gay hell.
we done
The
now?
peanut gallery is judging. I am interested to see how the layering will
It's gonna bob
work
like
because he has
Zeta
very
Jones
thick
right?
hair. Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Trust us? Of course I do. You're the Fab Five.
Oh, it's starting to look a little bit Rachel from Friends.
See how it's like, it's all different lengths?
This is the longest hairdressing segment we've seen in any one of these shows. Usually they're like,
In, blah, 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 out. It's fashion.
layers, removes weight from the hair.
I think I see a smile under all that. but it would make a darling little wig for Blair.
Okay. That's just wrong.
Look at that.
Tom, what do you think?
I think it looks great.
I think it's amazing.
I really do. I think it looks great. I am happy.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate
No,
it.
it looks good. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah,
All right, folks.
absolutely.
I prefer it before. See, what they could have done is just kept the length from before, but given it a style. I feel like long hair is so fun, and it takes such a long time to get there. Like, I've taken years to get my hair to this length. And it's only just here and healthy now. And it's just like, don't cut it up to here and give it layers. Don't do that. Let him have long hair, but just give it a style.
The state of his apartment, I'd say it's somewhat Spartan.
Yeah, he's got nothing on the
Spartan?
walls, so his only artwork
Spartan?
is his boomerang.
Oh, the boomerang. It's just a boomerang.
There's just bowls of food around that he just, started eating, didn't feel like eating anymore.
I can look and see all the wrappers,
Stuff from a month ago.
soda cans.
Yeah,
Christmas
that
tree
is a
up until-
no-no.
April.
I mean, the list goes on and on.
I'm really
That's a
digging this
no-no.
haircut, though.
He looks so hot.
So hot. I can't
Yeah,
keep
it's
my
really
hands
good.
off of him.
It's really turned out a lot better
Than you could have ever
I feared.
imagined.
If he's happy, he's happy. It's not really my style. Oh, goodness me. You clean that tabletop!
Yeah,
Do you
I'm
feel like it's a little bit like your
Hurts.
first date with her?
Yeah,
Kind of like the prom.
yeah. I think it's going to be a lot of fun,
I
though.
think it's gonna be amazing.
And so, yeah, I'm really excited to see what the house looks like.
Here we are. Oh my gosh, are you ready for this?
Don't know,
Sold
girl.
the house to pay for the new clothes.
New house,
Really
new clothes, new hair,
excited
new
about
me.
Don't faint, please.
What is the layout of this house? Is this a duplex house? Is that a garage underneath? Okay, so maybe it's like an apartment with a garage underneath.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we have a
Hello. A vestibule. Love that word.
Check it out.
Okay. Ochre and blue. Ochre and blue. Ochre and blue. Everything is ochre with some blue.
Oh my god, I think it looks amazing. This is your place, man. I know.
You could
it
have
looks
cleaned the
nothing.
surfboard first.
Nothing at all like it used to look. Wow.
Acid
Actually,
rattan.
that's your office now.
Wait, where's any of the rattan that they bought? Where's the rattan? They didn't buy any rattan. No, there's no rattan.
That's your office now.
Oh.
It's now your
Holy
office.
cow, this is fantastic.
Not my style. Oh, there's the rattan. There's the rattan. I've asked this before, but I genuinely don't remember all of the style around this time being so like ochre. Literally, it's like desert sand, ochre, pine, sand. Like, do you remember this? I don't remember it being like this at all, ever.
Look at the bedroom.
Wow.
The boudoir.
Oh my god, it is actually livable in here. Look at this.
They can't have done all of
And
this in
was
one
your
day.
Old DNA caked bedspread. It
See?
looks darling.
You guys made
It's
the house
so much
really,
better.
really good.
It's a lot better than what it was. Oh, the colours of the walls have stayed the same?
Well,
Much
first of all,
better.
I mean, the reason we did I did the stripes on the walls because it's kind of beachy, and
Is
also
it
you don't have a lot of
beachy?
artwork,
Right.
so it kind of gives the room visuals without it being a lot of art.
Stripes
and
are
sort
beachy?
of used your favorite thing in the
They're
world.
kind of nautical, I
as sort
suppose,
of
yeah.
You can see the blues from there, and they're
Right,
That,
so you
that's
match
what-
the colors to that.
Exactly.
Wow.
These are your lamps. Just painted these.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
new
wow.
shades. Painted these. These are your table. This is your tables. These are your
Okay.
chairs that I like.
I must admit, that's one thing about this show that I really, really enjoy is that they reuse a lot of the furniture and they just kind of like upcycle it so they don't always have to get brand new everything. I just question the choice of, like, this chair is so loud and ugly in
Takes one to know one, Luxeria.
my opinion, but some people might like it, but that's just my fashionable opinion, and I'm not very fashionable. How is it like LSD ochre? How has this happened? How is it
This
a
looks so
rainbow
much
and
better.
still ochre?
Beautiful. Look at, check this out.
This is your
that's
full
Oh,
like,
so
area.
much better.
Yeah, all your
Definitely.
stuff.
This looks so good. It's like, I can't even picture what the old house looked like.
All right, so you told me that Lisa really loves salmon, but I thought maybe we would do a fish that isn't salmon because salmon's so common, but that kind of appeals to somebody who likes it.
Okay.
What I thought.
So let's completely ignore what your girlfriend likes and just ignore all of that. Yes, no, we're not going to do any salmon. No, what we're going to do is cut thick truffles and serve it to her in a man's hat, floating in perfume.
I'd like a single plum floating in perfume, served in a man's hat.
Here you go.
What I thought we'd do is a striped bass. Like salmon, it's a rich fish.
Striped bass?
Check it out. It's got a nice stripes, good and fresh.
Okay.
So we're going to marinate it in some sesame oil, honey, a little hot pepper, and then you're going to bake it real fast at 400, and that'll turn into kind of a glaze.
Okay. Oh my God, he's got a KitchenAid. They're like £1 million.
Lentils. And then alongside that, we've got these fingerling potatoes, which kind of creep me out because they look like fingers.
Fingerling potatoes.
The veggie on the side, these haricots verts, which is French for
varicose
green
veins.
beans. First, let's get started on these. Throw the potatoes in there. Put maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil in.
Oh, what's this? This sounds yummy.
Rosemary in here.
Rosemary potatoes.
Do you like garlic? I hope so.
I do, yeah.
Good.
Garlicky rosemary potatoes.
Lots of fresh black. Mixed pepper, even better.
Absolutely.
Just stick your face in that and just smell that. That's just like the best.
Yeah, that's excellent.
You're gonna roast those for like 45 minutes.
Okay.
Wow. I know what I'm making for dinner tonight. 1 potato, 2 potato, retossed with herbs after roasting.
Okay, a couple things I need to show you about the glaze. What I'm recommending is 3 tablespoons or so of honey. This is sesame oil. I'm recommending about a tablespoon of that, and then about a tablespoon of soy sauce. Stir this up until it all kind of comes together, and that's going to be your glaze for the fish. And
glaze
it just
for the
doesn't
gaze.
get any simpler than this, okay? And then finally, do not forget to garnish. So we got chives for garnish, and we got sesame seeds for garnish. Okay,
I
got it.
Is it fashion time yet?
Fashion on the runway, I've got gout.
It's always time for fashion.
Right. Come on, Tyra, show me what you've got.
I told all my friends in Chelsea that there was a child in need, and we took a collection. We got all these shoes. Really great little Ben Sherman, easy, fun Birkenstocks because you live at the beach, really comfortable. Just an easy kind of sandal, but it's in suede, so it's a little more luxurious.
So the reason why they keep saying like beachy themes is because he lives near the beach. Were we ever told that? Except for this moment right now when he's got out a sandal to be like, for the beach. I've cracked the code, girl. She's got a degree. I did wonder why everything was so beach themed. Does he even like the beach?
Just a great driving mock. It's called a driving mock because when you're speeding down the highway, this part.
They're for driving?
Well, they're not just for driving anymore.
Oh, I see.
So we should do a little fashion show. So there's a fun little beach number with your Wayfarers on. Hair all beachy in the summer.
Wow.
Look, kids.
Those are very nice.
There's actually a butt here, which we never saw. The ass was hanging down to here.
Yeah, no, that's we didn't see the butt before.
No, whatever. Now this I love, and this is so great. And beachy.
Oh, right in the eye.
You didn't need that.
Needle in the eyeball,
You could wear
go.
this to dinner. You could wear it. You wear it to work. You know.
What does he
it's
do?
Just an everything kind of great, sophisticated.
Were we told what he does?
What are you thinking about tonight, man? Like, what's your...
Instantly take it off.
Like, what's your... Are you afraid?
No. Well, I mean, a little nervous maybe, but not afraid.
But why are you nervous? What do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, I just want it to go really well, and I want Lisa to like it and everything.
What do you think her first reaction is going to be once she sees you?
No, I shouldn't be sympathetic because you should know to do all this already because you're an adult human male.
Everything.
What do you think her first reaction is going to be once she sees you?
I'm leaving you.
No, hopefully it won't be that, but I think she's going to be surprised.
I think you should wear these for your date.
Okay.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, I love these jeans.
Again, it's in keeping with his basic, look and his basic attitude,
look.
but it's like, again, with style,
Huh.
I have this beautiful black.
Is it though?
Ben Sherman.
There you go.
Fitted, kind of chic.
There we go. A bit of
I
black.
wouldn't wear a shirt under it. I would dress it up with these.
Think so?
I would do this black driving mock.
Yes.
Okay.
Black.
But I'm
More
gonna wear
black.
that to
Black
you
on black on
because you're a
black.
big boy.
Well, that's good. No,
And you can do all these
that goes
things.
good with the shirt and everything.
So, basically everything that we got you, you can mix and match, and you're not going to make any mistakes. And don't be afraid to try all these different shoes. You poor thing, you've been so deprived for so long.
Deprived of
Okay,
shoes.
so
Oh, I do
you
love
really
black
haven't
skinny
thought
jeans
about
with
how you're
boobs.
gonna ask her to move in. What I was thinking is maybe you could make up a list and start that list with what you would normally maybe pick up at the grocery store, like say eggs, ravioli.
Sorry, are we having a lesson in lists? What is this? Am I having a fever dream now? We've gone from ochre to how to make a list.
So you really haven't thought about how you're gonna ask her to move in. What I was thinking is maybe you could make up a list and start that list with what you would normally maybe pick up at the grocery store, like say eggs, ravioli, And then maybe throw in the middle something like, Lisa, will you move in with me?
Is this sweet?
That's cool. That's a cool idea.
There you are. You got your list. Eggs, ravioli, Lisa, will you move in, and bread.
So how you doing in here, big guy?
Pretty good. Come on, I have some stuff to talk to you about in here.
All right.
I thought that...
Blair for culture? That was your idea? Is it sweet? Is that sweet? If I walked into someone's house, maybe I would kind of be like, oh, that's kind of cute. If they were like, Lux, will you move in? I'd be like, that's kind of a cute idea. I don't know. I'd rather be asked at dinner, I think, rather than just like, I've come over to your house and it's on a chalkboard.
I thought that what was really missing from the whole picture for you is fragrance. You know? Like
fragrance.
A real good, sophisticated fragrance.
You don't need to be touching his face.
I got you both of these fragrances, Odor 53 and Odor 71. And they're each just comprised of like everyday notes that you wouldn't normally think of as being part of a fragrance line. For example, fresh laundry drying on a clothesline.
Is he
sand dunes,
giving him the eyes?
Fire energy, all these really bizarre notes that they've cloned and then put into this
Are they
fully
having a
synthetic
little-
fragrance. So
Look at Keon. He's trying to like hold back a smile. Are they having a little flirty smile moment there? Look, let's watch that again. We have to. Look at the eye contact here and the smiling.
Fragrance line, for example, fresh laundry drying on a clothesline.
Look at that.
Dunes,
that's pretty cool.
Fire energy, all these really bizarre.
Keon
notes
is like
cloned and
trying
then put
not
into
to
this
smile.
Totally synthetic fragrance. So it's amazing. Then I also got these three. They're each inspired by incense that are native to different parts of the world. And then I got styling
cute.
products for you. I got some Robert Cree. This is a really great line. It smells great. Smells amazing. So what you would do is get out of the shower, towel dry your hair, flip your head over, start scrunching your hair to accentuate the curl.
He's stumbling over his words.
Reverse it. Exactly. And then work the molding paste. Just take a small amount, emulsify it in your hands, flip over and start applying it.
Are we watching Blossoming Love?
I think that you should definitely wear a clean shaven face tonight, okay?
Why?
So you're gonna shave after the shower, because that's gonna be
Just
when your beard
style
is gonna be
the
the softest.
facial hair.
Okay.
Use a fresh blade and you should be fine.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Wow. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, shots, counts.
Okay, so we know what we're doing tonight, big boy?
Yeah.
Rock up.
Ready? Are we pumped?
Oh, are we going to watch? Is this the ending?
We're going to be able to handle it.
What's going to happen?
You guys did such a good job. Like, I can't even tell you how grateful I am.
I don't know if this bit feels a bit forced in this show when they're like, everybody gather round, tell us how good it is. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that bit is a little bit like production heavy inspired. Like,
now tell the gays how much they did well for you.
Oh, they did really well for me.
Do you know what I mean? It feels a bit like that. It is a massive change in this guy's life.
You know,
this is quite possibly the most dramatic, like, house makeover we've seen so far, I think, because it was very student, like, dash, rush living beforehand, and now it's a lot more stylish. This is probably the nicest makeover we've seen. Even though I've said that everything is ochre, it's a bit themed in a way that works and not in a way that's, dare I say it, tacky. So let me know what you guys think about what we've seen so far.
Everything. I mean, the hair. I was a little.
He looks very model-esque.
The hair. I should have trusted you a little more, but I think it looks great now. It does such a good job. I mean, really.
Now you've washed it and like restyled it. It's so much better.
Well, I can't thank you that much. Okay. Whatever. I can thank you almost that much.
Okay. Wait, what?
I can't thank you guys enough.
Oh, I can think of a way.
You know, come to
Well, I can't thank you that
Carson's
much.
a slut.
I can thank you almost that much.
Okay.
You guys made such a big difference in my life. I was stuck in my college years and everything like this, but you totally got me set straight and everything like that.
30 years old,
And I
time
really
to grow up.
appreciate it, and it's really, really good.
It's going to be great tonight. Good luck.
He does kind of look very model-esque, doesn't he? He's got something about his like face, very model.
Oh, it was so much fun. Thank you so much.
One straight man down.
And off they go.
100 million to go.
300 million straight men. God.
Happy hour, here we come.
Right, let's hear some tips and tricks.
I'd say the motivating factor is Lisa.
Oh, definitely Lisa.
This is just something that Tom would have not gone out on his own to do.
But I think she would be happier, and I actually think he would be happier.
Oh.
I think that Lisa is good for Tom.
I think she would be a nice addition to our family.
Yeah, I think Tom should be thinking about marriage soon.
We'll see how this makeover goes.
Exactly. Like it's not to do with anyone else. All right, here we go. Okay, instant copyright clock. Da da da. I've got counts. Da da da.
He's
gonna wrap the whole apartment. It's gonna take days.
I don't get it. What's the point of wrapping? Wasn't the point that she would see it? Or is he gonna be like, unwrap it?
Oh, it's looking hotter already though. Very I Dream of Jeannie.
I Dream of Jeannie. Oh, okay. Everything's too loose still. At least he's shaving gently. I hate it when you see men going like, ugh! I'm like, oh my god, flaying your flesh.
The lips. Oh, I see blood. Oh.
Oh no, he's cut himself. Ow. Oh no.
He's enjoying it.
He's enjoying it.
Oh, isn't bleeding fun?
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, back at the emergency room.
That's so... How annoying is it when you're like, you want to get ready, you want to look nice, and then something happens. One little thing happens and it just destroys your look. For me, it's like this eye, for some reason, just loves to water. It doesn't happen every time, but when it does happen, I'm like, right, I now have to wait for like an hour to dry this eye out so I can reapply my makeup, reapply my false eyelashes because everything's kind of like watered off and away. It's so annoying when that one little thing just like, you're ready, and then just that happens, and it's just like, oh, ruined.
It's very Nelly.
Plaster, oh no.
What's he doing?
He's just walking out the door.
I think he's gonna go pick her up.
Like that?
Oh my goodness. Without having done
He's
anything
so
to his
untucked.
hair.
I didn't see any like hair products.
I didn't see any hair products.
I know, you missed the whole product piece.
Oh no. That's such a fun car, look at
Take off
that.
the Band-Aid, let's see what happens.
A big spurt comes out.
Oh. Oh. Look at this girl.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my
There's a hooker in Trenton who wants her shoes back.
Be quiet, Carson. She looks
Oh my
cool.
goodness, they cut your hair a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty stylish though.
Are those shorts?
You like it? Nice.
Is that a skirt?
Man, you got layers.
Yeah.
That's craziness.
We're
You
going
had
for
nothing to do
style.
with that, did you?
Oh no,
Look
it's
at
all
those
to me.
jeans.
Oh, give her snaps for knowing fashion.
Yeah, you like it?
Really
You got
good.
kind of a sassy outfit on yourself there.
Your hair looks really fantastic.
She knew that she totally knew she was coming on TV, and she was like, I want to steal the show. I absolutely love it. Yes, you put on that short skirt, that leather jacket, and those stripper heels. Do it, girl.
Okay, we like
She
Lisa.
likes. You knew she was gonna like it.
Oh my God, the shoes. What happened?
I know. No more
Who did
boots.
that?
Oh, all the guys helped out.
No more boots? Did you choose them? Walk. Let me see your walk.
Oh, she's a bit domination, isn't she?
She pegs him, I'm sorry.
No, and I'm not related to that woman.
That is such a fun car. Oh. Little bit of manners.
You look really good.
Yeah?
You look fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
Really, really good.
Oh, now we're getting some tongue action.
Damn.
I need an
sweetie,
adult.
wow.
All right.
What I
Probably shouldn't be touching your hair, huh?
That's okay.
It's okay. Did they style it first?
No, I did most of this myself.
Yeah. I
But
love
you-
this look. Like, I was afraid they were going to turn you into some corporate yuppie,
No.
you know, shirt and tie.
Oh, what you thinking?
Carson nearly did.
From IBM.
Yeah.
Oh my
Carson
God,
nearly
you're wearing
did.
a watch now?
Kind of need that hand to drive.
Okay, let him drive.
Let go of his hand. He's trying to drive.
You look hot.
But she's not driving big rigs. Lisa enjoys.
She
Ooh, so here's the
is a
house.
woman in the
Very
know.
excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. My surfboard's on the wall. Look at they made
Oh, it's her surfboard.
Oh,
It's so nice. Did you help with that?
that's so funny. I'm so excited that she's excited.
Look at this surf book.
So maybe she loves the beach. We're near the beach.
This is
Beach.
amazing.
Okay.
Painting.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
They
gonna
did
go off
some
on this
work.
house for about an hour.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. And your boomerang. They like framed your boomerang. Wow, I can't believe
I'm so
this.
gobsmacked. She's fully invested.
A coffee table?
Coffee table.
With no garbage under it?
Right.
Did you pick that out?
I helped pick it out.
I can't believe you have a coffee table. Look at the rug.
Yeah.
They kept the hardwood floors. That was good.
Yeah.
And you got bookshelves?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's like gagged about everything. Everything is
This
like, what?
insane.
She's moving in her mind as we speak.
She is.
Now, you know, this is like for me, not for you to be bringing back other girls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do know this. This isn't like your new bachelor pad, all right?
Yeah, she's laying down the law.
Wow, look at this. This is really different than before. Yeah, this is
that good or bad?
Different. Wow. Oh, look at the teddy bears. Why is that teddy bear there?
Oh, you know, it's just hanging out.
What's this teddy bear doing
I don't know.
here?
I guess they found it.
Did you put that teddy bear there?
No.
No, this is an ex-girlfriend teddy bear.
Oh, no! Not the dreaded ex-girlfriend teddy bear.
It doesn't go in your neat closet either. No, we're not really liking this
Oh,
teddy
she
bear.
is livid.
Great. That's the end of that teddy bear. Now
You know what? I'm glad you like the haircut.
Now that's a lovely teddy bear.
Oh my God, what was that all about?
Beautiful all by itself. My teddy bear.
Oh, next mood swing.
Your closet looks very nice
Mood
and looks like you got
swing.
some different kind of clothes too.
Yep.
This is brand new, huh?
She's
Wow.
very
Like most of the
dominant
stuff, yeah.
woman, isn't she?
Actually, no, some of it's
She
same, but
knows.
yeah, that's brand new.
Now a gay guy picked this out, I'm sure.
She said a gay guy picked this out. Yeah, duh.
Look at this one. What is that? Is this surfboards?
Mm.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like that a lot. Let me see. Aww.
Okay.
What's happening? What is this scene?
I'll be
What's
back in a
happening
minute.
now?
I gotta finish up a little on the cooking.
Okay.
He's so like quiet and submissive compared to her. She's got a really
What
big
kind of wine is
personality. Oh, here we go, girls.
Here we go,
Time
Ted.
to
I'm
eat.
a little nervous. I'm a little nervous for
Right, come on. Are you gonna cook?
Tom. Maybe you want to offer your guest a drink.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
She's quite demanding, this Lisa.
Well, you know what? She's got a great house. And a
She's
nice
not
manservant.
demanding. She's in control.
Jacket?
Sure. Gonna hang up my jacket?
Sure.
Did the Fab Five teach you to ask me that?
No.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
You didn't do that on your own. Thank you for taking my jacket.
You're welcome.
That's a little bit.
I remember you and the old Tom didn't take my jacket.
Oh, yeah?
You know.
Okay.
The old Tom didn't do a lot.
He doesn't know what to do with it. Where's he gonna put it? Put it in the oven.
Poison in your dish either. The hair is looking flawless now. It's dried and it looks amazing.
But he didn't style it. That's just his natural hair. What is that?
Now look at those potatoes, roasty toasty.
Is that a bed of... What is that? Lentils?
He's doing
That
great.
is too much food! What? Pop goes on.
Uh-oh.
Nightmare, you've corked the wine. The wine's corked. Hey, look at the amount of food on those
Ready for
plates.
something to eat?
Wow, you made that plate? Yeah. That looks really nice.
On the rattan
What I love
plate.
about Tom is that he really bought into the program. He's really, really trying
He
to make
is.
a difference, you know, for
He
her.
really is.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, I hope you like it after you taste
That's
it.
fantastic.
Would you like to try the wine?
Yeah, I'd love to try the wine. What
Try
kind of
the
wine is
wine.
This is a very foreign name. Gewürztraminer.
it? Yeah, you're making me really happy tonight.
Oh,
I
yeah?
hope you know that.
Good.
My goodness. She is raring to go,
Like, I think
girls.
you had to
Strap
do a
in,
lot
strap
of
on,
work,
and
but you
go.
really did a good job.
Oh, thanks.
I know what fits well here.
She pegs him, I'm sorry.
Hey, why don't you make the toast?
All right, well, here's to my sweetie.
To the
For
gays.
coming all the way up here to spend some time with me.
Here's to my
I hope she
sweetie.
likes all the stuff that I've been doing for her.
Aw.
And I hope she's having a good time.
Aw, thank you.
What a horrible toast.
He's amazing. He's a great guy. What a
Fear is a great motivator.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly,
This fish
fear.
is like cooked perfectly. You gonna do this for me every day?
It's good?
This is delicious.
Okay, good. I got another gift to show you.
What should I do?
Oh, right.
Come with you?
Oh, she's gonna
Okay.
just...
Well,
Boobs.
she'd like to open it.
Oh, right.
It's for me?
It's for you, yeah.
For both?
Both, but it's for you.
Oh, look! It's a chalkboard with big colored chalk.
Yeah.
Nothing gets the girl like chalk.
Oh, eggs, ravioli, Lisa, will you move in?
It's a little to-do list. Maybe you can help me out with some of the to-dos.
Okay, she thought it was sweet.
Make out.
But she hasn't said yes.
Oh, it's so nice.
Oh, yeah? Well, this is one of my big to-dos. So I was thinking maybe you could help me out with that.
To move in your house?
Yeah.
In this house?
Yeah, now that I got it all nice.
And with my new sweetie?
Yeah.
I think I'm maybe gonna have to move in.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't think it was gonna go that way. I did not get the vibe there that she was really into that. I feel like that was a bit sprung on her at the last minute, and she was a bit like, I'm thinking of a way to avoid answering that question. That's the vibe I got there. Is that the vibe that you got there?
Good answer.
Well, she wrote yes for TV. Is that the end?
For the 5.
Oh!
Do you see how happy he looked to see her say yes?
I think he felt like he really accomplished something, which I think is really sweet.
Tom was completely open to the whole experience and really, I think, just embraced it and tried really hard and was a success. Maybe not a 100%, a good. He's in the 90s.
The push is there, and I think that confidence is going to continue to build. And she was positive as well.
I think it's, the more he impresses her and the more she responds in a positive way, the more confident he'll become.
Right. And then he'll leave her.
Yeah, and then he's going to dump her and move on.
Hopefully she'll, figure out that he's getting it under control and back off a little bit.
Right.
Now we know why he was so nervous the whole time. We're like, what? Relax, cut your hair.
But Tom, you kind of hit the nail on the head. It's all about confidence. And I think you guys, and we've given him a couple of steps toward being more confident that way. And it really showed.
Right, and the more he does, the more she's going to have confidence in him.
Well, I think we mission accomplished, Kitty.
Definitely mission accomplished.
How about a toast?
I'd say this calls for a toast.
All right. Cheers. Cheers, queers.
Cheers to Tom. The secret to getting it right with fragrance is spray, delay, and walk away.
That's true. That does work.
Well, baby, I've got the answer. Good art isn't just for the living room anymore.
That is disgusting.
Replace your briefcase with a soft-sided messenger bag. It can hold your laptop or a change of fresh gym clothes. And it's good news for your new look.
Cooking fish is not as hard as some new cooks think it is. All you need to remember are 3 numbers. 6 ounces, 10 minutes, 400-degree oven, works for almost any kind of fish on the market.
Right, okay, I've got some thoughts, my loves. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to push my laptop away from me there and also my drink and take out my Ohrhanger because that is kind of a very strange show. So it's very hyperactive, very intense, very lots of chaos in the first 25 minutes, I would say. And then after that, it just kind of like chills out a little bit. Like right at the very end, they have to repeat a lot of their things of saying like, oh, he really took this on board. He really did that well. I think he did a transformation, maybe not 100%, but in the 90s. That section, and then they're like softly walking around the house and looking at things, is so slow paced compared to the first section of the show. It feels a bit like disjointed. It kind of feels like that section needs to be a bit less, or maybe the show needs to be compressed down, because this is a 43-minute show, which means I guess in America it would have premiered as an hour-long show, which is kind of like a strange thing because I feel like they don't do enough for it to be an hour long. Do you know what I mean? Like it could easily be like 20 minutes of chaos and then 10 minutes of like, oh, I've beaten you, and 10 minutes of like assessing at the end. You know what I mean? I feel like a half an hour slot would have been perfect for this. I will say though, the vibes I got from the girlfriend at the end were very like domination rock woman. Like she didn't want his haircut, but she liked his haircut. She also didn't want him to change too much, but she also wanted him to change. Like she was very in control of the situation, and I'm sorry, but she pegs him. Very much that energy, my loves. Let me know what you guys think about what we've seen today. I really liked that they kept his hair long. I was feeling when he was in the salon that they were going to give him that, like, I don't know, like Liverpudlian rock star look, rather than actually just like a more defined, like, hard rock look, if that makes sense. I really liked his slightly longer hair. I think if they just layered that, it would have been absolutely fine. But it just goes to show you at the end, when Keon was like, oh, he forgot to style his hair or apply any product. And then Carson literally said like a minute later, oh, it looks really good now his hair is dried and styled. It was like, but it didn't use any product. Some people's hair just looks good naturally. It just does. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past here on the screen. Yes, you can, my lovelies. And you know what? We've got some Patreon birthdays. Happy birthday to Caitlin Coating on April the 21st. It is the big 30, so a huge, huge happy birthday to you. I hope you have a gorgeous day and a lovely time on your cruise. Today's Twitch shout out goes to Xander is not here. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch, you stunning woman on the go. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Twitch shout out, make sure you follow me on Twitch. It is Luxeria Plays, and I stream 2 or 3 nights a week sometimes. Spooky. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Aloria, Dr. Drew Morella, Laura Elise, Stephanie Niatupski, Orkos Samoji, Andy Henry, Beebles32, Caitlin Coating, Shell Herman, Christina Kyle, ContraPoints, Danielle, Dr. A, Jevod, Elizabeth Stone, Jen Martin, Jenny Hendricks, Caitlin Wright, Laura Jane, Mazel Morel, Min Min TM, Moisten98, Mariah Sherman, Nixie Tricks, Paula Rivera, Princess Lillian, Rachel VEC Biscuit, Romano, Ryan Vita, Sasha Smith, Sexy Texy RN, Slampire Queen, Steffutech, Succubus Lena, Sushi9393, Traverful, Tromo, Victoria Corella, Victoria Waldock, and Zaya Nazar. And you know what, my loves? I'm gonna leave it on the note of, if you like to get pegged, get pegged. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Yes.